is Essiana Sihombing, and I will discuss about the one of most common problem when learning English, that is listening. Yay! There are two types of students when learning listening in English. The first student and the second student. Which one are you? Honestly, I'm the one of the students that have difficulty in listening. Don't worry, I will give you the practical step, easy and practice. What are the steps? One step. The first step is listen to audio without reading. For example, when you listen to the music, don't pay attention to the lyrics or text. But if you think it is still difficult for you, look for the short music or just cut it to be short. Two steps. Next step is repeat. We repeat the previous step, which is listening to audio or music without paying attention to the text or lyrics. Three steps. Third step, read it. After that, you can look for the meaning in the dictionary and get how to pronounce it. It also can enrich your vocabulary. Fourth step, and the last step is listen while reading the text or lyric. After you have read the text or the lyric for several times and find it in the dictionary, now we do two activities that are listening and reading. In the conclusion, I just want to say you can have a listening skills if you want to try it and practice. So that's all from me.
My name is Dea Mayani G. Munthe. Here I have 4 difficulties in speaking English and the solution. 1. Difficulty remembering words. Sometimes the words we just get hold of them simply disappear from our brains. Maybe one of the factors is our concentration power and the power of memorizing we are getting older and older. The solution. Before opening the dictionary, first try to guess what the word means according to the context of the sentence. Besides not being preoccupied with the dictionary, this method can also help strengthen our memory. Try to make a simple sentence or spoken and written from the words we just got. 2. Different pronunciation of writing. We are very familiar with the pronunciation as it is written. It turns out that there are no very standard rules on how to pronounce these English words. Everything happens just like that. Language is arbitrary. The solution. Besides the dictionary, I think watching movies from DVD can help, as long as you set the subtitles in English too, and maybe the secondary subtitles are set in Indonesia, so there are 2 subtitles. In addition, English lyric song can also help. 3. Sound the same but turns out to be different words. This makes us doubt which word is mentioned by the speaker because the sound mentioned may be different from what we understand. The solution. I think if we can understand the context that the sound equation is talking about, it won't be a problem for us. Try to understand the context of the conversation. 4. Fluent in pronunciation but unable to write down because of ignorance or forgetfulness. The solution. If you make sentence in Microsoft Word, computers will help our English a lot. First, set the language to English US or English UK. When it's done, every wrong English word will have a red line on the word. Right-clicking your computer will usually give you the right word choice. Besides that, you can also look for synonyms of English words. The same way is to right-click the word then hover over the synonym. You can get new words. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Adinda Audy Sianipar. I will explain about problems and solutions in learning English. Each learner has his own issues, but the most common that faced by students are: the first is understanding the grammar structure of the new language. The second, pronunciation or the inability to understand or comprehend new words. The third, vocabulary become a huge problem. And the last is they often use the translation method to understand English. If we come to solution, it will be easy to discuss it in the same sequence. The first, to improve vocabulary, read an English language newspaper. The second, grammar is not essential to learn a language, but it is very basic to acquire a language. The third, listening an English channel will improve your pronunciation skill. And the last is speak and speak is the rule to address this issue.
The problem of English learner. 1. Being a joke for friends. Pretentious foreigner or techie, I can only speak English. Yup. Teasing and ridicule from peers can be a factor in a person becoming less confident in speaking English, and then reluctant to continue to hone his skills. In fact, there are those who think that learning English is difficult. Instead, give someone praise and encouragement to try and continue to practice his abilities. Solution for this problem is for those of you who are still learning English, don't ignore the stigma or ridicule that come from your college, because even according to psychology, ridicule usually arises because of envy or jealous. So don't mind them and keep practicing. 2. Limited time for learning. This obstacle is often the biggest challenge for your English learners, both for those who are still in school and those who are already working at school. Time is spent from morning to evening, and English lessons that are applied at school still use traditional learning methods, which don't provide opportunities for students to hone their understanding, and teachers only assess the whole class without any personal feedback. Solution for this problem is one way that can be taken is by taking courses or institutions that help develop your abilities without giving additional learning burdens. 3. Irrelevant learning methods. If you have taken additional classes but still feel no improvement in your English skills, have you ever thought that there was something wrong with the learning method used? Does the learning method you use match your ability to understand and give you the opportunity to immediately use or practice the theory that you have got? Solution for this problem is use learning method that suits you best, both in terms of time, speed of study, and delivery method. Study at your own pace. 4. Exploding English vocabulary. English is indeed known as the language that has the most vocabulary. Besides that, the number is increasing every day due to the many influences of other languages such as Latin, the emergence of new terms and slang. Also read 10 English slang you must know. However, that doesn't mean it impossible to mastering English. Solution for this problem is you only need to master vocabulary that includes everyday conversation such as conversation at school, home, or office. Over time, you will continue to learn new vocabulary and expand the range of your vocabulary. So, be patient and continue to use your English, yes? 5. Pronunciation and multiple language. As English has been used in many countries as their primary language of instruction, Differences have emerged in terms of pronunciation as well as in accent. For example, the most widely recognized difference between British English and American English preference for various language is sometimes a trend among adolescents who are learning English. For example, there are teenagers who like American English because it seems practical and light. Solution for this problem is, broadly speaking, it doesn't really matter which variety of English you use, because the most important thing is the convenience of the message between you and the other person. So use whatever accent you are comfortable with. 6. And last, low self-confidence, because they're often exposed to traditional learning methods that use one-way communication patterns. Usually, students in school will have low self-confidence, especially in speaking. This is a big scourge for the Indonesian people to become a competitive society in the world of global competition. There are students who really understand English but don't have self-confidence, thus closing any opportunities for them to develop. There are also students who previously didn't have self-confidence, but after they mastered English, this made them more confident and didn't feel afraid of obstacles in every opportunity he would take in the future. Solution for this problem is practice self-confidence from simple things like when talking to your parents, family, and friends. Slowly, you will get used to public speaking.